Hello, this is Gary. I'm going to give you an update on my N-scale railroad. It's a 13 by 13 room. I've got the walls painted sky blue. Shows up a little darker on this. Anyway, I've got some overhead lighting installed. I've got some of the background painted. Actually, the background painting that I'm going to do for now anyway. 5-foot front window. 4x4 corner over here. I'm going to have a cement kiln plant, silos and everything. Coal. And back over here, it'll run along this wall. I've got some 45s into the corners. I just used drywall for that, painted it, textured it. Built a TV stand for that heavy ass flat screen TV. Old one. These walls are very textured. They're a sand texture, so it's kind of hard to get to blend the scenery in, so I just did a dabbing effect, stuppling. There's some faint clouds. Can't really make them out too much on this, but the lighting kind of helps a little bit. Back up in the corner there, all the tools. It's eventually going to be about 54 inches to the back here, taper down over a 3-foot area to about 51 inches. There'll be three separate heights of rails there. Back over in this corner, like I said, I'm going to have a cement processing plant. So there'll be all kinds of short cars in there. 2-bay covered hoppers. I've got also up here in the corner up here, I'm going to end up putting a exhaust fan. It's I've got that right here, but when the temperature gets a little warmer, it'll be a little better to be going in and out with. Got the 4-inch pipe there. I'm just gonna take and run that. Get a hole saw. Drill a hole saw through that. Make sure I don't hit a stud. So, old house, so I don't know exactly if they put them on center on 16s or what, but we'll find out. And kind of pan down the floor here. It's going to end up being a large U shape here. It's going to come out. I got some marks on the floor here if I can find them. Not the green, not the, there we go. The tan tape there. Here's the doorway. All kinds of wood and for shelving, and I also got to buy 2 4x8 sheets of 1/2 inch to make this decking for everything. And underneath here, there's an old entertainment system that I'm going to cut down and make a desk and I've got some wheels that I'll put on it. I'll make a desk that I can roll in and out of there in case I need to get up underneath there and work on anything, but I don't imagine that once I get it built, it should be pretty much good to go. Old Lazy Susans, and I'll put my paints back on that. Got a couple boxes here full of different paints and all kinds of stuff. dogs. Over here in the corner, I got 160 cars in there and a few engines, and there's some flex track in that, and a 2-inch conduit there that's got Atlas flex track in it. I've got probably 250 feet of track so far. But tools, whatever all else. But there's all kinds of stuff to make silos and for the cement plant. And yeah, it's gonna take a while to build, but it'll be fun to build. Background, like I said, that was kind of a PETA to do, but it turned out pretty good. Get a little closer so you can see it here. By the time I put some background trees along the edge, it'll be just right. You probably won't even be able to see it. It'll just be darkened, and that's the way I want to see it. I've done up a couple of trees just to kind of get a visual. That evergreen's a little tall. That's about a 6-inch, so I don't know, might blend in. I need some other taller trees, but I'm just doing this on my tablet, so I don't know how well it's going to turn out. Eventually I'll put some hardboard, some probably 18-inch tall or something, for a background over the windows with the sky or whatever, buildings in front of it or whatever. Also, same with the 5-foot window over here. There's going to be like probably 5-6 tracks running along this 14-inch deal. I'll have a main line and a siding line for that on the outside, and then 3 or 4 switches for the cement plant on the inside. That'll go there. And I got for that vent, I have a timer, so it doesn't suck all the hot air or the cold air depending on what season it is. Just come in and hit the timer for 5, 10, 15, 30 minutes. 5 or 10 preferably. And I'll have these can lights. There's 3 of these. I have one in each corner and one in the center. I'll have those on a dimmer eventually. Everything will run down. I'll put a control panel right over there for it. I'll run all that stuff on a separate breaker too, because these are about 700 watts worth of lights so far. So eventually I'll probably tone the lights down a little bit. They make 35 watts for these track lights. If I even keep those track lights, I don't know. Over here I bought one. It's a track light also, but it just uses a regular incandescent bulb. And then there's 2 more. And I'll probably end up changing those 2 out and just putting 2 of these in there. I think it'll work out better. Also, the bulbs are cheaper. Those GU10s can get kind of expensive, I guess. $10 for 3 of them. Or incandescents, you can buy those for a couple of bucks. Get the long-lasting ones. And the face board's going to be on it, and that's just kind of a mock-up I've got there, because eventually, like I said, I'm going to put a workbench underneath this deal here, this old entertainment system. I can put all this stuff I'm working on and everything there. And yeah, couch stays. Got ceiling fan in it also, and it'll be high enough in the summertime where I can put the window AC in there, so that'll work out pretty good.